What's up, everybody? Welcome to Debatable, your 45-minute game show where we make a definitive top 10 list. I'm your host, Johnny Ace, John L. Ace Esquire, and boy howdy, do we have a good one for you today. Of course, the series finale of Debatable. I've run it into the ground because I'm a garbage person. Let's meet who will be competing today. You know them well. First off, the face, they call him. The Ace.
They do call me that.
The face. Nick Scarpino.
Thanks for having me on the show, Johnny. And might I say, what a delight to finally meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You know what I mean?
A lot taller than you look in pictures, and a lot just more well endowed. I'm looking at it right now. It's like, I mean, have you seen the movie Anaconda? Was that autobiographical or what?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
This guy knows how to party.
Nick, today you'll be competing against Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hey, what's up? Hey.
Hey.
It's good to see you, Johnny.
Tom Reddy's.
Tim Gettys. I'm sorry, I didn't see my
me.
paper. My paper didn't look as good as I thought it did.
Did you
I
meet
hate
Randy
this,
in the next room?
actually.
Randy's great.
Randy's in there. He seems like he's in a poo-poo mood today. You know
I
what
don't
mean?
feel good. I don't feel good. I did a great bit on KFAF yesterday where we did snacks, and now I gotta sleep.
Nick, I've appreciated you always spin the yarn of Johnny Ace. You tell the world about me when I'm not around.
Great guy.
When I got sick at Wimbledon in Malta, all right? Did I go through and compete and did I fucking win, doggy
You
dog?
crushed it.
Fuck yeah.
The thing about you getting sick is like your illness, the illness that would kill you. I mean, that would like make you sick would kill normal human beings.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Just
totally.
like it takes the Black Plague to get Johnny Ace to not play one day. And you know what?
Yeah.
You played.
We're
And you
champs.
crushed.
You know what I mean? That's how
Fuck
it is.
Johnny McEnroe. Fuck the other guy.
Fuck Tim Gettys.
And fuck
you know what I
Tim
mean?
Gettys. You know what I
Fuck him
mean?
to the earth.
Fuck him into the
He
ground.
sucks, dude, sucks.
I
you know what
committed
I
to
mean?
this. They asked me, do you want
And
to do this?
congratulations
I said
on all
yes.
the success you're finding with KFAF. I'm
Thank
really
you, sir.
proud of you.
Thank you.
You know
You're
what
gonna
I
have to
mean?
come on and be a guest on that.
Please, I'd love to. I just have a very busy schedule.
I
Me and, of
appreciate
course, the
that.
commissioner,
I appreciate
Xavier
that.
Woods, overseeing the entire Kind of Funny World Championship. There's a lot going on for us.
Andy was sick yesterday, so we went down the roster. We had Tim on. He did a great
Rim?
job. Rim job over here. He did a great job. You guys should watch it yesterday. Phenomenal episode. Thank you for that again.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Who knows if Andy's going to come back? I don't know. We might need to do a revolving door of guest hosts from here on out because Andy's sick.
Oh, I'm so sick. If you've never seen an episode of Debatable, congratulations on tuning in on the final one. We go through 3 rounds of competition. We come down to a definitive top 10 list. Today we are arguing the top 10 greatest celebrities.
We go through 3 rounds?
We go 4 to 3.
It's a comma. We're seeing where we're at.
Got it.
Because do you count some of the other rounds? We never really figured it out, and that's what happened when Jared Petty sold us on the idea and then quit.
Man.
We never
Huge
bothered to
quitter.
look at any of the instructions. We never really thought it through. You know what I mean?
Fucked us royally.
It's just one of those things
He just
where you
effed
want
us
to
in
look
the
up
A's.
scumbag in the dictionary.
Yeah.
You're going to find a photo of Rim, but then right underneath as a subnote, it'll be Jared Petty,
Yeah.
who sold us a bum lemon that we've had to drive around for 18 weeks now. You know
Fun
what I
though.
mean?
Fun. I'm having a great time.
Yeah, of course you are. What's the number one rule of hanging out with the Ace?
We're gonna have to have a great time.
Oh,
Everyone's always having a great time.
Everyone's always having a great time. Round one, of course, the combatants will go back and forth as we make this top 10 list. If you've never watched before, the top 5 are what they're trying to get into. Points are assigned on that. At the end, we will decide who wins there. However, don't think it all ends after one round. There are so many rounds to go through, so many different things. If you want to be part of the show, you need to go to patreon.com/kindoffunny. That's where we'll be pulling all of your beautiful questions, your picks, things like that. You can go over there and you can talk about how good Johnny Ace looks today. You know what I mean? You go over there, you can talk to everybody else. You can talk about how great Nick looks today. Because Nick's just on fire.
Hey, guys.
I mean, we're talking about a style icon. I don't know why you're cutting to just their shot when I'm here too.
There he is.
Talk about a style icon. You talk about Johnny. You talk about Nick Scarpino.
I appreciate that, John.
Today, we are brought to you by 23andMe and Devil May Cry 5, but we'll tell you about them later. For now, let's start with round one, the great debate. Nick Scarpino, you are to my immediate right. Who is the first name you're going to throw out here to try to get
I'm coming out of the gates hot. Okay. Let me wipe off this elbow real quick because this bad boy's for the people. This first celebrity, by far the greatest person on the planet, got a great Instagram account, got a great movie career, languished. They made him come up the ranks of WWE back in the day. I think it was called WWF.
Yeah.
Right? He had to spend, 10, 15 years down there just digging his way out of the
I know where you're
fucking
going!
trenches. Just digging his way out of the trenches. He's a friend of our family. He's going on the wall eventually when we have cool friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you about our personal friend, The Rock.
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? Oh my God, you just got fucked into the
know.
ground by
I know.
Nick Scarpino, you idiot.
Yeah.
Nick, explain to me why you want to put The Rock on the list.
The Rock needs to be not only on the list, but number one. I mean, the guy is a damn inspiration to me every single day. He's close personal friends with John Elias Esquire, which is crazy.
We've been in Malta together. A lot of people think Ballers is a cool fictionalized account of something. That's based a lot on what me and The Rock got into when I was, still doing the tennis all the time. He was over there doing some of his wrestling. We got into shenanigans, guys.
I'll tell you this also, as a person who's losing his hair, The Rock is an inspiration to all bald people out there. I watched, recently I went back and watched Get Smart when he had the weird Rock hair. Don't like it. Like him better bald.
Yeah.
He looks way better.
Yeah.
Watch Skyscraper for approximately 5 minutes.
Sure.
We're not going to talk about that.
No.
We're not going to
But
talk
he looked
about
good in it.
He looked great in it, though.
Yeah,
He looked
he's got
great
that
in it.
smile, got that Rock smile.
The Rock's always out there doing the Make-A-Wishes. He's out there inspiring people. He's out there making sure that everything he does is always inclusive.
Sure.
And you got to respect that. The man did legs one day and didn't have enough time to finish it, got on a plane, got off the plane, and did legs again.
Wow.
Nobody likes leg day. Who does, let alone 2 leg days in one day? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
The Ace Man hasn't done legs ever. You know why?
Doesn't need to.
Doesn't need to.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boom.
Cannonball.
Boom.
Tim, there's no way you can possibly win. What do you want to say?
So here's the situation. We got Nick Scarpino coming with the bitch move of putting The Rock down. Like, obviously, whoever got The Rock first was going to win.
Well.
Or so he thought.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think I was going to have to pull this trump card this early. This damn early. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with one Greg Miller.
Damn it.
And a lot of people, many people out there might be saying, oh, he's not a celebrity. Wikipedia will tell you different. Can I get a one?
Who said? I say he's a
Please.
celebrity.
Right there.
Who would
That
dare to
says
say Greg Miller's not a celebrity?
Internet celebrity on Wikipedia.
I would say
you
he's a
can't
celebrity.
fake Wikipedia.
Yeah, dude.
Now here's the thing. Greg Miller, born April 27th. What a fantastic day. That birthday coming up this year.
I don't know
That
why we don't
deserves some
celebrate that
points.
day every day. Let's
He
celebrate his
currently
birthday
manages
every day.
Kind of funny, a YouTube channel. What an accomplishment.
I like how you gotta read off
Oh
the
my
list.
God.
Let him do
Oh
it.
my
Let him-
God.
I'll hear it. I'll hear it.
They're talking about this podcast called Beyond. Who doesn't know about that? When I say Beyond, what do other people say?
Beyond.
Exactly. That's how this all happens. And it ends saying that he's currently unverified on Instagram. Now, how big do you possibly have to be that
dick
not
move.
being verified is a
would-
big deal? A big enough deal that it needs to be noted on a Wikipedia. Greg Miller is a celebrity of the people.
What
ladies
kind
and
of
gentlemen.
person wouldn't verify Greg on Instagram? He's a great person.
a great
What kind of
point.
person also would email people at Instagram and say, please don't verify him because this joke is hilarious?
Not us. Not
us.
Johnny
We wouldn't
Ace.
do
Not
this.
Nick
Not us.
Scarpino. We wouldn't
Here's
do
the thing.
that.
I love Greg Miller. I love him very much
you don't
dearly.
get to
enough
fight
to
against
maybe enough to maybe sleep with him in rooms sometimes and see his belly button here and there. But Greg,
It's deep.
it's very deep. It's just the Sarlacc pit of belly buttons.
Did you see that
right
thing
there.
on Reddit where somebody found like a calcified nail in their belly button?
Ew.
I heard Greg Miller saw that and he's like, that could be my reality.
It's possible.
You know what I mean?
Nobody knows what's in that dark cavernous area
heard
of,
Jean Vieb does,
Greg
but
Miller's
nobody
body. Here, listen, Greg's a great guy, but he can't hold a candle to The Rock. It would be a travesty to put Greg above The Rock. Maybe at number 3 or 4, that would be good.
Well, the list is malleable.
I've seen Greg Miller talk to the people. I saw him there in New York last week. The week before that, I saw him in Kansas City. The month before that, I saw him in San Francisco.
Yeah.
The month before that, I saw him in San Francisco. And you'll be goddamn damned if next month I don't see him in Vancouver
Yeah.
and a couple months later see him in London with the people, in the streets. He is the true people's champ.
Yeah! I appreciate that audience getting behind one of the picks here. Usually on Debatable, people are in the other room not caring about Debatable. Tim,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming out and swinging for the fences.
I had to.
But Johnny
The only shot
Ace
I
is
had.
no fool. The Rock can't be topped. Rock's number 1. Greg Miller, he's a nobody on the internet. He won 1 award in 2015. He won't shut up about it, and he's not
2.
verified on Instagram.
He won 2 awards in 2015.
That's really not how time works.
He won 1 award in 2015.
Thank
and then
you.
he won another in 2016.
He was
There
robbed.
you go,
He was
nailed it.
robbed.
Yeah, maybe once Greg is verified on Instagram, he'll be able to be contend with The Rock, but right now he's number 2. That's how the list works.
Okay, that's fair.
Tim,
You're
He's
nothing
on
if
the
not
list,
fair
though.
and balanced,
Yes.
sir.
that's what Johnny Ace. Hold on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. You know what I mean?
Great
What's your
game.
next loser pick?
I want to start with the selfie heard around the world. The celebrity of celebrities, Miss Ellen DeGeneres. Ooh. Now here's the thing. She's the only person that even the celebrities call a celebrity. Ooh. Everyone wants to be sitting on that couch talking to her. They want to dance. They want to have the fun. You know what I mean? You know who The Rock wants to hang out with? Ellen.
First off, if
So
The Rock-
iconic. One name. You don't even need the DeGeneres, but it's hot anyways. You know what I mean? You can call her Ellen, you can call her EG, you can call her Ellen DeGeneres. She has a Netflix special, a stand-up special. Is it good? You must tell yourself there's no chance this is good. She's too famous. She's too much of a celebrity. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Really?
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
Super wholesome.
Super wholesome, super funny, super great.
She's still married to
got it,
Portia
man.
de Rossi?
She's still married, dude. She's still fucking
for her,
a
man.
lesbian icon. Making that
First
kiss on TV, remember that? That was a big deal. That was a big deal.
And
Show
if
something.
if love isn't being what a celebrity's all about, I don't know what is.
It's a great point. I think it is actually about fame and movies and making money, but yeah, love is a part in there.
But hey, she does all that stuff. She's hosted the Oscars. Everyone
Sure.
wanted to be a part of that selfie.
It's
Everyone.
true. They did all want to be a part of the selfie. Yeah,
The Rock
yeah.
was in that selfie.
It's
He
true.
was not in that selfie. He was 100%. He's
who was
lying
in
to
the
you.
selfie?
He's lying to you, sir.
Why would you lie to me?
He's lying to you.
Why would you
He's
lie to
lying
me?
to
Ace?
me.
He's lying about
The
me
Rock
lying.
was not
The Rock
at
is
the
in
Oscars
fact
that year.
in
I
the
don't think, as far
Oscars.
as I know, The Rock has never gone to the Oscars.
Every celebrity about to be on this
Because
list,
The Rock
with the
is
exception
too
of Greg Miller, was in that
awesome.
picture.
He's too awesome to have to go to the fucking. He doesn't need awards. You know what he gets for awards? Money and tequila. That's what he gets. Ladies and gentlemen, my next pick is the only other person in the world that can actually hold his own against The Rock. That's right. He is literally half the size of The Rock, but with twice the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, my next pick, Kevin Hart. He is a bad motherfucker. The man never stops working. He does 400 movies a year and also a comedy special every 2 years. Sells out arenas. I just heard the guy on Rogan's podcast. He works for like a year straight to make these comedy specials happen. Have I seen any of them? No, I don't have to.
I have.
I see the
They're
little thing that
horrible.
pops up.
They're
great.
horrible.
He is fucking internet gold on Instagram. You want to see him going back and forth with The Rock? Holy mother of
They
God.
make a lot of funny jokes about how small he is.
Him is small and how ugly The Rock is. He always calls The Rock an
Let's
ugly.
run this joke into the
It's
ground.
so fantastic. He is an inspiration. He's bowed out of the Academy Awards when some of his old jokes came back to haunt him. He said, listen, I don't want to shed. Nick Scarpino loves the Academy Awards. I don't want to put a damper on that night for all the winners. I'm going to bow out of this. Just a lovely, lovely human being. And probably one of the only celebrities on this list that I'm taller than.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And we do
Yeah.
appreciate the height thing. That
Yeah.
is a height thing that we appreciate, Johnny Ace and Nick Scarpino, because we're very similar. Some say too similar sometimes.
Yeah, a lot.
But, I don't know who would say that, you know what I mean?
Now,
So
I want this on the record.
Go, do
I
your
want
thing.
this on the
do your thing.
record.
Sorry, no, debate.
That this might be a little
debate.
too low of a blow, Nick Scarpino, but I'm fucking bringing it
Go
up.
for it.
Yesterday, we went to lunch, me and Nick Scarpino. We
Yeah.
were driving to Chipotle,
Sure.
where we often get burritos
Yeah.
for lunch.
Sure.
All right?
Time.
Yeah.
Every
We're
time.
going there, and he's telling me, he's like, man, I'm listening to Kevin Hart on the Joe Rogan podcast, and let me tell you, he ain't doing good.
No,
He ain't doing
I said
good.
he was too philosophical because he's too smart for me. That's what I said. I said he starts talking and I was like, this guy's on a
He was
different
talking
level than me.
shit about his own
This guy's
kid.
on a different level than me.
Disgusting.
Wow. Okay, so now I got to put Ellen and I got to put Kevin Hart on here. Man, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
Ellen, listen,
yeah,
Ellen,
yeah.
God bless her, she's like the generic off-brand Wonder Bread that your mom brings home, and you're just like, okay, I guess it'll do. Kevin Hart's like that nice Dutch crunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That might scrape. It
God,
might.
none of
Listen,
this is
listen.
true.
He might scrape the top of your mouth. It might be painful
I mean,
afterwards,
the
but
Ace-
during, it's going to be so fucking good.
Nicholas, the
baby,
Ace
right
trying
in
to
his
talk.
face.
The Ace trying to talk.
Sir, I
right?
apologize.
It's okay. I understand where you're at. To be honest here, right? I don't like either of these picks for the list. Full stop. Ellen DeGeneres, very famous.
Useless.
Very famous. You know what I mean? Has a successful show. However, the selfie you're gonna go back to, like, she's the host. She's the conduit to getting to these people.
Yeah.
She's not like famous for herself. She's famous for doing the show.
The
and talking
show's
to-
called
Excuse
Ellen,
me,
one of
Tim.
the highest rated
Excuse me,
shows of
Tim.
all time.
Excuse me, Tim. And she also gives
Excuse me,
stuff
Tim.
away. Excuse me, Tim.
Tim,
Tim, just give us a second here, all right? We're talking.
let him talk.
However, Kevin Hart, sure, he makes a bunch of movies, he makes a bunch of specials. He's really only famous because of The Rock, again, another conduit situation. You know what I mean?
That is just entirely
be
nasty.
based
So what I'm gonna just
more
go
fun
to
to
number
watch than
3, Ellen DeGeneres, number 4, Kevin Hart.
Okay, that's not fair, but that's fine.
You're putting Ellen DeGeneres under Greg Miller.
I'm just saying, Greg Miller, another talentless hack like Ellen DeGeneres, that's just a
my God.
conduit to getting to
God.
talk to cool people.
man.
Oh my God.
But Greg Miller, again, you pointed out he has a Wikipedia page. You didn't bring that up for Ellen. I'm not sure if she does have a Wikipedia page.
That's I guess, a solid point. We'll never know.
There's no E in Hart. That's Eric Hart's name. But I don't want to. You
I
don't want to
spelled
leave
that
it there.
wrong.
It's fine. It's no
I
big
spelled
deal.
that wrong on my list.
Nicholas, You're the next pick.
Let me tell you something right now. My pick is a person that made it possible for all of us to do our job. Okay, this person has absolutely no talent and absolutely no recognizable skills whatsoever. But she is one of the most famous persons on this planet, and for no good reason whatsoever. But she is an inspiration to all of us. You want to talk about people who can form an entire company, an entire brand based around absolutely no talent? You got to talk about Kim Kardashian.
Wow, did not see that one coming.
Coming out of the gate, you might not respect her. Hey, you might even think, hey, this person, why do we like her? But she has inspired countless people to get on Instagram and to show their bodies off and just have a good time. You want to talk about respecting yourself? You want to talk about getting out there, good body images? That's Kim Kardashian right there. Does she do anything for the public? I don't know. But she made it popular for all of us to be popular for absolutely no reason.
It's a great point.
I mean,
that's a good point.
Many did it before, many will do it after. Paris Hilton, rest my case.
Well,
Is that your pick?
No.
Oh, that's okay. Whoa.
Okay,
Hey,
here's
whoa,
the
whoa,
thing.
whoa,
Here's the
whoa,
thing.
whoa,
Paris
whoa,
Hilton did it
whoa,
for-
whoa, whoa. Can we just all get on the same page, Doggy Dog? We'd like to party, Tim, and you seem to come in here with a sour grapes attitude, all right?
Facts. We're dealing with facts here. Paris Hilton came before
Paris
and
Hilton-
after.
This isn't about who came before, who came after, who wore a condom, who didn't. This
watched
is
it all.
about
Who peed
the
on her?
greatest celebs. And if you're like Johnny Ace, you probably started this thing thinking, who's the biggest movie star? But now we are in 2019, and we're tumbling into some kind of weird phantom zone where the Kim Kardashian things make sense. If you want to argue Perez Hilton or Paris Hilton, that's fine, you can do that. But right now, you need to stay out of his way, all right? He's making a good case. That's why Kim Kardashian's going number 2.
yes. Wow. Yes. Yes.
Audio listener right now it's number 1, The Rock from Nick. Number 2, Kim Kardashian from Nick. Number 3, Greg Miller from Tim. Number 4, Ellen DeGeneres from Tim. Number 5, Kevin Hart from Nick. Of course, we're about to start knocking things out of the top 5. Points moving around. Tim.
Yes.
What is your next pick to try to counteract Kim Kardashian?
So here's my thing. Nick here just going for the easy picks, which I respect. If you're trying to win the game, that's cute and all. But it's just like
you're gonna
The
come out here
Rock,
trying to be a
Kim
philosopher,
Kardashian.
all
It's just like cool. That's great.
Soccer
So
team.
I have to come with some heat to battle back. I had to bring Greg Miller in to fight The Rock. You know what I mean?
Fair.
And there's only one person that can beat Kim Kardashian. I have to go all the way to the top. Now some would say like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. Man, he's Iron Man. It's iconic. No. We're going all the way to the top. Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is one of the most iconic celebrities of all time. Always will be. All right. You know why, Greg?
Why is that?
You know why, Johnny Ace?
Why is
You
that?
know why? Because he can make magic out of anything. You give him a bucket of water, he's like do 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 do. He's just fucking making things happen.
Sure.
Ask me one question, Johnny. Ask me one question. How many keyblades does Mickey use?
How many keyblades does
Johnny
Mickey
doesn't know
use in your
what
weird
a
name?
keyblade is.
Uses
Johnny has
2.
no
King
idea what
Mickey
keyblade
uses
is.
2 keyblades.
Oh, you do a bump on him, right?
You know how dope that is?
Yes.
It's really damn dope. He's in Christmas
I apologize
specials.
for doubting you, John. I
He's on
apologize for
Ferris
doubting you.
wheels.
We got this fucking door.
He's on a whole bunch of he has his own parks,
Listen,
mini parks
listen.
around the
Sure.
world.
Mickey Mouse
Does
might
Kim
look-
Kardashian have rides?
Listen,
if you're
Mickey-
not Ray J.
Mickey. Whoa, that was a good joke. That was a real good joke. I'm
Solid
sorry. I
joke.
stepped on that.
Solid
I'm
joke.
gonna tell you this: Mickey Mouse might look good on a T-shirt, okay, but does he look good in a bikini? That's all I have to say.
Hey,
okay?
Rule 34.
Kim Kardashian fucking crushes every picture she's in. You know why? She takes 1,000 of them, has a bunch of photographers, all the makeup. She is a brand all to her own. Mickey Mouse, actually not a real thing. Not a real character,
Not
not a
true.
real thing.
Not true.
Who
You are
voices Mickey
shaming right
Mouse?
now.
Who voices Mickey Mouse?
We
Himself,
met
Mickey
him
Mouse.
2 weeks ago at Planet Comic Con.
Nobody fucking
Nick.
knows the name, okay?
Todd
Nobody knows the name.
Harris.
Todd Harris. You ever heard of Todd Harris before? No.
What is
Never mind.
what movie has Mickey Mouse been in that's good?
What movie has
Yeah.
he been
Oh,
in?
Steamboat Willie back
Yeah,
in the
exactly,
day.
right? Fantasia.
Yeah, okay, you're talking about good. Fantasia
Listen, I
is
think
not
it's
is
the-
not too fantastic. You know what is though? Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, but he's not the star of that.
He's in it though.
Yeah, of course. He
made
has
it.
to
He
be
sold the
carried by
tickets.
somebody else.
Kim
He sold the
Kardashian in.
tickets.
Who cares? She's got her own show.
Ray J.
Mickey Mouse is a terrible choice and will not be gracing this list. All right, he's fictional. He's not a celebrity. He's a fictional thing. If we were to do that, you could break everything. You could break Pete Venkman. You could throw up there, and then Greg would punch through the wall and be like, "Yeah, put that at number 1."
Right.
Yeah, but he's not. No one cares about him. People care about Mickey Mouse.
I'll tell you something that people care about, ladies and gentlemen. This man, my next pick, arguably the most polarizing human being on the planet right now. He was a celebrity. He ran he had a bunch
Keep
of
the easy hits going.
But he had
ladies
a
and
bunch. He had
gentlemen.
a bunch of real estate holdings. He's a billionaire. He was the lead on a very hit television show called The Apprentice, and people like him so much they voted him in to our current president of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, it's undeniable. You might not like him. You might not agree with his policies, but Donald Trump is the biggest celebrity on the planet right now, hands down. Hands down. Hands down.
Little hands.
Small baby hands. Big body, baby hands, weird hair. Baby hands, T-Rex hands. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? You might not like him, John. You might not want to party with him.
Sure.
You might not want to have a beer with him.
John,
But
John,
the man is the most fascinating human being on the planet right now forever.
I'm sorry, Kevin Coelho from kindoffunny.com.
John, is this a list of the biggest celebrities or greatest celebrities?
It says greatest on top of the list you wrote
sure
there.
does.
I mean,
It says
let
greatest.
me ask you a question. How great, what, does it get any greater than the President of the United States?
You
Do
heard it
see
here.
what I'm
Nick
saying?
Scarpino loves Donald Trump.
Does it get any better than that?
It just,
He has ascended to such greatness as a celebrity that people voted him into the biggest popularity contest in the world, the presidency.
the ESPN 30-40 thing for esports.
30 out of 30? ESPY Awards? What are we talking about?
I don't like that pick either. Listen, I hear your arguments. This isn't even like I don't like Donald Trump thing. It's like
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
It's just a weird thing of like, is he still? I mean, how do we define celebrity, Tim?
I feel like Nick is crushing it with his picks. The Rock, Kim Kardashian, and Donald Trump would be number 1, 2, and 3, and not in that order.
You're wrong.
It's cool.
I don't want to put Trump on the list. Again, not a political statement. I just feel
I think
he's
that
not a
is a
celebrity in the way we're talking about celebrities.
He was a celebrity until he
I
became
don't
president.
think you know what celebrity means.
Do me a favor, Kevin. Can you take the Ellen DeGeneres pick right there and change it from Tim Gettys to Nick Scarpino? Because we're just going to give that to Nick
just take
because
it.
Tim likes to keep talking shit.
Damn.
And not understanding who is running the show.
Damn.
Johnny Ace is running the show.
know
Not Tim Gettys.
You know what, at first,
all right?
Mr. Ace, I thought you were being unfair by not putting Donald Trump on there, but I see that you have a plan and a vision, and I'll follow you into battle, sir.
That's my boy.
I'll follow you
That's
into
my
battle.
boy right there. Tim, what do you want to bring to the table outside
I
this?
didn't want to have to go this low.
Go low.
But Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters, I'm going to bring in here to battle
Again,
against
a
Donald
fictional
Trump.
character.
He is a Ghostbuster. He is, I think, Bill Murray. I know that Greg Miller, who is also on the list, is a big fan of him. All right, he won't stop talking to me whenever I see him. Again, in the streets with the people. But he keeps talking about this Peter Venkman character. He's somebody you look up to, someone you aspire to be. He is, in fact, a celebrity.
Nick Scarpino?
Can I hijack this pick, sir?
Debatable is a loose show with rules. What do you got for
Let me
me?
explain to you. Love Peter Venkman, but the man behind the curtain is the one we should be talking about here, Mr. Bill Murray.
Sure.
Have you seen the Bill Murray stories, the documentary based on all the crazy shit Bill Murray has done?
Right.
You want to talk about a mythical, epic, mythical level celebrity?
Yeah.
Bill Murray is that guy.
Yeah.
How many times do you hear stories of people going, you go to a urinal, you look over, and Bill Murray's right next to you, and he goes, no one's ever going to believe this.
Yeah.
Because he's larger than life, ladies
true.
and gentlemen. The guy has his own cell phone line that you call, and maybe he'll just show up at your party. How fucking baller is that? Let me tell you this. Greg Miller was not here today, but he was looking great when I saw him earlier.
Yeah, was he?
Would love to party with Bill Murray.
Love to
You gotta
party
tell
with
me-
Bill Murray.
You gotta tell, if I put you this way, I put Bill Murray or any other celebrity in front of Greg Miller. Who's Greg Miller gonna want to party with?
I mean, I don't know Greg that well. I just know that I like to screw him over on things that he shouldn't be screwed over on and really, really, really like hurt the fiber of the Kind of Funny
That's
World
fair.
Championship.
That's fair.
But I would say that he'd probably want to be in the room with Bill Murray or The Rock, which would put him in a weird situation
Two of
right
those
now to
big
try
ones.
to make who, you know what I mean?
That is a menage a trois, sir, that I would like to personally see and maybe smell. Where are we gonna put Bill Murray?
Here's the thing, Nick.
Yeah.
And Tim, terrible choice picking another fictional character. I appreciate Nick here trying to save the show, coming and hijacking the choice.
Low.
I feel like, and it's going to be a radical move, everybody at home. If you're driving the car, pull over the shoulder right now and prepare for this, audio listeners. I feel like we have to put Bill Murray at number 1.
Okay.
Because The Rock is the current, he's on fire, he's destroying. Bill Murray's been crushing it since the 70s. And it's what you just talked about so eloquently, Nick, as you often do when you speak, or you do jujitsu, or you flex, because you're very muscular. It's the idea that Bill Murray has gone from being an SNL star to a movie star to continuing to be a movie star to then doing the weird movies where he's doing like Rushmore and stuff and he's doing like the Broken Flower stuff. And then now he is a guy who just shows up at random parties, he buys random drinks, he eats French fries off random tables. He's America's house guest again.
It really is.
It's
a lovely
crazy.
human being.
Standing at that podium just makes you an idiot. It's wild. I'm blown away by this
Thank you.
stupidity
I'll tell you
here.
what,
stand
I'll
with the
tell you
people.
what, I've always hated him. I've always hated him.
I always thought that
It's
Johnny
just the
Ace
way
and
I
Kevin had a
guess.
pretty great relationship, but it appears that no.
Well,
He fucked me
Johnny Ace
so
and Kevin
hard.
used to delight in torturing Greg, but I guess Kevin's just angry at him for the whole
Johnny
View
Ace
Skewverse things.
totally screwed up the View Askew thing. It was a terrible list that
I think I did a
I'm
really good list.
ashamed
I
of.
think Johnny made a really good list there. I think I did a
Greg
good
just
job
crushed
as the
it.
ace. You know what
First
I
time
mean?
winning, if
Yeah,
memory serves correct. I'm a huge fan
That
of
is
the show.
not correct. That's not correct. It was the first time there was ever a perfect game.
That's
That went to
perfect.
Greg
You
Miller,
pitched
of
a
course.
perfect game. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Tim, you want to tell somebody else something?
I mean, I just gotta, just go for the easy picks of just playing favorites here. Chrissy Teigen, aka Chrissy Teigen, how you actually
Damn it,
say
that's
it.
a good one.
That's a real good one.
That is a real good one.
She's good on Twitter, and it's pretty much it. That's all I really got for you. But you know
She's
what
good
I
on
mean?
Instagram too.
I'll argue against Christy
She's
Teigen.
decent on Instagram. She's really good on Twitter.
Damn.
She has a hamster now. You know what I mean? She has kids that she loves. She
Real
cooks
cute
every
kids.
once in a while.
Yeah,
and she
yeah,
has
yeah.
my dream job of just kind of being
Being
a
married to
co-host
John
on
Legend.
and being associated with something that's cool with the lip sync battle, but not actually having to do anything that
Sure.
requires any skill.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Do you
So-
want to argue against Chrissy Teigen there, Nick? Teigen?
My only argument against Christy Teigen is what does she do? I don't know.
Cookbooks? Great social content. Talks
Sure,
about video games.
sure,
Has
okay.
her stuff in Target now.
Okay, that's great. Everyone has something in Target. I could go stand at Target. That doesn't make me a big celebrity, right? Who cares? I could go sell some Girl Scout cookies out front of Target. Do I get arrested for that? Maybe. Who knows? Do they say, where'd you get that small outfit and who did you steal it from? We're not going to talk about
We don't
this,
ask
okay?
those questions,
We're not talking
yeah,
about this. Christy Teigen, great, but I feel like she's had her day. She's come and gone. Do you see what I'm saying? She had a moment about 3 years
Days
ago,
now.
and now and it's just her celebrity is just trailing off.
It's
and
trailing
just,
up.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
More
It's
followers
like
by the moment.
It's like when someone gets shot in a movie, and you're like, just fucking die already. Why does this scene have to go on?
Chrissy
for so long?
Teigen is going in at number 4. She is a great celebrity. She is a fantastic follow anywhere you can follow her. And again, yeah, you raise good points, right? And Tim, you raised a good point there. I'm just famous on Lip Sync Battle for not doing much. Famous on the internet for being herself. That's what celebrity is nowadays, right? As we see with Kim Kardashian up there. Even Bill Murray, a lot of the reasoning we are using nowadays is he just does random shit. And The Rock, of course, he's lifting weights. He has the
weights.
fucking chains around his neck all the time. Greg Miller, the king of doing nothing. Nick, it's your final pick, I think. Right
Final
here.
pick today. Who am I going to pick? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you can't have the best without the West. I'm going to go with another one of the most polarizing people on the planet. This man has won Grammys. This dude has said some of the craziest shit on the planet and has gotten invited to Trump Tower to hang out with my other pick that should have been on the list, Donald Trump.
He's the
arguably
president.
one
He's
of the
not a
most
celebrity.
dynamic entertainers of our time and married to number 3 on the list. They have some babies together. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Kanye West. Kanye West. remember the big shoulder pad thing? Only he can make that cool. What was it? Who
Yeah,
cares?
a little pump.
I mean, Lil Pump's fucking holding it down, if you know what I'm talking about.
Kanye West.
Cool Greg was like this. Hey, you have a shirt I can give a Lil Pump? Yes, I do.
Kanye West
Yeah.
did Taylor Swift wrong. And as a personal friend of Taylor Swift, her and me, we vacation in Malta
you
once
guys.
in a while.
Well, we don't want to talk about that because she said don't.
Don't talk about
That was when she was dating Tom Hiddleston.
Oh my!
So we're not allowed to talk about
I've seen her before in Malta.
that. You guys have seen a lot of each other from what I remember.
That's what I'm talking
Aces.
about. But you can't argue that he's not a huge celebrity, right? You
Huge
can't
celebrity.
argue that he's not.
Way bigger than Christy Teigen.
Well, you say that, but he's going in at number 5, below Chrissy Teigen.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, thank you.
take that.
That's fair.
I'll take that.
You're a fair and just
There it
guest,
is,
and I
sir.
appreciate you coming on.
Good
you
job.
know what I
I'll
mean?
buy you lunch later.
That is the end of round 1. If you're an audio listener, let's recap the list. Or if you like seeing things, let's look at the list. Right now, the top 10 goes Bill Murray and Nick Scarpino at number 1. Number 2, The Rock from Nick. Number 3, Kim Kardashian from Nick. Number 4, Chrissy Teigen from Tim. Number 5, Kanye West from Nick. Number 6, Greg Miller from Tim. Number 7, Ellen DeGeneres from Nick, but it was stolen after Tim wanted to shoot his mouth off and be a big shot over here. Number 8, Kevin Hart from Nick. And then 9 and 10, we did not put Mickey Mouse or Donald Trump on the list. The ace man here does not believe they qualify for what I think. However, don't think the show is over, ladies and gentlemen. There is still 2, maybe 3 more rounds coming up where we will move that list around and come down to it. But first, I'm going to tell you about our sponsors. It is time for round 2, which we lovingly call the Wheel of Fate. Our contestants over here will each spin the wheel. The number will land, and we will go to patreon.com/kindafunny, where bronze members have submitted their own picks. They will then have to go through, the 2 guys here, argue for these things. We're going to start with the point leader spinning first. That's you, Nick Scarpino. Shocking that you're in charge. You're leading.
It's hard.
So go ahead and spin.
Oh, I was gonna say, you're getting that nice like look right now, like you're deep into the game. You got the little Superman crow right now. You look great.
Thank you.
Look real
Looking
good. Okay, I'm spinning
Johnny
this,
Ace,
okay?
everybody. Yeah.
Number 4.
You are playing for Jericho.
Jericho, let's
who
go,
is
baby.
going to have you argue for.
Who is it?
I mean, it's random, so I really can't change it out. You have to argue for John L. Ace Esquire. And I'm sorry, it's what the paper says.
L.
I didn't make it up. That's what the paper says.
Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, John L. Ace Esquire. There's a little movie a long time ago called The Dark Knight, right? Where people said he's not necessarily the hero we want, he's the hero we need. But John L. Ace Esquire fills both of those categories. He's the hero we want, the hero we need, the hero we all aspire to be. Some would say he's so good, it's almost like someone made him up out of just thin air. Do you see what I'm saying? And somehow he got taller. I don't even know how that works. Do you see what I'm saying? He used to be about 5'8", 5'9", depending on if Kevin's in the room or not. And now he's like 6'4". God bless him.
What about all those reports?
What about the reports? What reports?
Oh no.
The ones we're not supposed to talk about.
John L. Ace is never. Let me tell you, John L. Ace is above recrimination, ladies and gentlemen. With the rare exception of a small
What
treat.
were the reports we're supposed to
A
say?
small tryst he may or may not have had with one T Swift. We're not going to say anything like that, but let's just put it this way. Ladies and men alike love John L. Ace Esquire. Is he like a magnet of hotness to them? Maybe, right? Do people want to just flock to him and take their clothes off and just say, hey, Liz, take my body, just take it wherever you want to take. You want to take it to fucking Target? Let's go. That's what happens. He's the man we all want to be.
Target. I thought you were hating against Target.
No, I hate that people can just get their shit in Target so easily. I can go to
Putting
Target, put
John
some
L.
on
Ace
myself.
on the list is a tough one. Nick, you argued valiantly for it.
It's hard.
I do, though, say John L. Ace Esquire has to go at number 10 because I'm a dirtbag and I'm terrible.
How dare you?
And I've really fucked up kind of funny in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like one of them caterpillars that gets underneath the bark of the tree and slowly eats it out from the inside and kills the fucking
Yeah, but
tree.
then-
Am I
but
right?
then- but then you can-
Am I right? Is that not what Johnny Ace is?
But then other things can live in the tree. You know, like squirrels and nuts.
Timothy Gettys,
Yes.
will you please spin? And I will tell you who you're playing for and what their pick is.
Number 10.
Number 10, Lee Polero. And then you will be arguing for, Zachary Levi.
Oh. Yeah. Good luck with this one.
Yeah.
He's about as charismatic as a stick of gum.
No, Zachary Levi, charismatic. That's the one thing that he definitely has, is charisma. All right? Super fun guy to hang out with. Hangs out with the people. You recently seen on the Rooster Teeth podcast. Just hanging out with people like us. You know what I mean? Better than us. But, not too much better than us. But we've seen him at Comic-Cons. He does his little Nerd HQ thing.
Sure.
He wants to, again, be there with the people, which I think being a celebrity is all about. But is he more popular than John L. Ace Esquire? I gotta say, he is. Because at the end of the day, what is a celebrity? It's how many people on the random street will recognize you and know who you are.
He is in Shazam right now.
He is in Shazam, a movie that is in theaters currently. And that's the thing, is like, he's skyrocketed. Is he the greatest celeb on this list? No. But he was a nobody, and now he's in movie theaters.
Let me tell you, I went to that Nerd HQ. I didn't see him there. He wasn't
did.
there. A.
You
and
did.
B. Do people cosplay as Zachary Levi in Kansas City?
that's a good
No,
one.
they
That's
don't.
Ooh.
Is there going to be a shit ton of Zachary Levi's at RTX? No. Will there be a shit ton of John L. Ace Esquires at RTX? If we do our job right, there will be.
If people wanted to dress as John L. Ace Esquire at RTX, where could they go to find all the stuff?
Probably just Amazon.com.
No, I think it's actually Joey! I believe it's kindoffunny.com/Johnny Ace.
Johnny Ace.
Is that- do
what
we
it
do that?
is.
There's a
That's
shopping
great.
list to get the entire outfit.
That's hilarious.
I think so. Joey, is
It's
that right?
Kindoffunny.com/Johnny Ace.
Kindoffunny.com/Johnny
You go there.
Johnny Ace.
You
Two
two can
N's
be
in
the
Johnny.
anyone can be the ace.
Just
Can
wear the
anyone be
mask.
Zachary Levi?
You just
No.
nailed it. You just nailed it. John L. Ace Esquire moves up to 9. Zachary Levi is at number 10. Tim, you got done dirty on that one.
did.
You know what
You
I mean?
really did.
Here's what I'm gonna say, Tim. You know what? This is Lee's list. You can argue for somebody else off
Yeah.
that list. Just pick who you want.
Anybody?
What?
Yeah, anybody you want off the list.
Oh man.
Oh,
I want to
man.
give you a shot there, you know?
Yeah.
Terrible list, huh?
Yeah,
We already
it
did them all
is.
good.
That's funny. You know what? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go Hugh Jackman.
Oh!
Hugh Jackman, multifaceted. We've heard him sing, we've seen him dance, we've seen him act, and he also was the Wolverine. Not just the Wolverine. He was the only iconic Wolverine we will ever see in our lifetime.
No, don't get him
And he redefined what it means to be the Wolverine. The Wolverine didn't need to be this tiny little dude. Didn't need to be this comic book superhero we know.
Yeah.
He can be this grizzled, beautiful man that is Hugh Jackman. You've seen him train. And again, he's nailing the social media, nailing the acting, nailing all of it.
The singing.
Hosting a bunch of different award shows and stuff. It's like, yo, he is celebrity. If someone saw him on the street, you would know that he's Hugh Jackman.
Let me tell you,
And again, that's what the definition of celebrity is.
Hugh Jackman.
Great point.
Hugh Jackman is not a celebrity. Hugh Jackman is an actor. He is a very, very good actor.
just gave
But
you
let
a
me
bunch
tell
of
you this,
reasons why
and this is gonna be a
he's
hot
more than
take.
an actor.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. He's had his day. Okay? He's had his day. The man defined.
His day lasted 20 years.
The man defined the year 2000 to approximately 2015. But he's done. What's he done lately? Broadway? You want to tell me something that's the anti-celebrity? Broadway, okay? How many people? Barrett, name one person on Broadway right now. Exactly. Barrett couldn't even come up. That's not a celebrity. He's an artiste. He's an artiste.
What
okay?
I'll say is this:
It's like-
you
it's
know
like-
where Hugh Jackman is. He's a celebrity. He's going in at number 3. Hugh Jackman has
This
entered
list
the
sucks.
race.
This is a terrible list.
Hugh Jackman has. Well, welcome to Debatable. when has there ever been a good Debatable list? Never, except for the View Askew one, Kevin.
No, it sucks. You suck. I hate.
Before we go into round 3, here's what the list looks like. Number 1, Bill Murray, that's a Nick pick. Number 2, The Rock, that's a Nick pick. Number 3, Hugh Jackman, that's a Tim pick. Number 4, Kim Kardashian, that's a Nick pick. Number 5, Chrissy Teigen, that's a Tim pick. The rest of the list doesn't matter really because we're arguing for those top 5 spots to get some points on the board. Round 3, Ace is Wild. The rules are simple. Whoever is behind, that's Tim. Now gets to answer a trivia question.
Great.
If they get it correct, they get to do whatever they want to the list. Take over a pick, erase a pick, and put their own pick in there. Yeah. They just get to have their way with the list. Tim Gettys, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Cameron McLaugh Keeble writes in to patreon.com/kindafunny with this trivia question. Which of the core cast of Avengers actors has been married the most times?
It's a funny noise your shoe's making. The core cast.
Let's see. So core cast would be the original Avengers,
Yeah.
obviously.
That's a tough
I
one.
feel like there might be the trick here because I feel like they're leading me to believe it's Scarlett Johansson. But I'm gonna go Chris Hemsworth.
Ooh, wow. What sucks is you had it right the first
Yeah.
time. It's Scarlett Johansson tied
Ooh.
Chris
with
Hemsworth.
Robert Downey Jr. Apparently, according to Cameron, because I'm sure no one fact-checked this, they've each had 2 legal marriages each.
Interesting.
I think Chris Hemsworth's only been married once.
Yeah.
He was the only
That's
one
why
that
he's
I had
wrong. Yeah, no, he's
confirmed
wrong.
was
Yeah.
married at all.
Yeah.
God bless it. Married to Fast and Furious one.
Elena.
Elena.
All right. That
tough
is
one.
a rough
ScarJo?
one, ladies and gentlemen. So here we
you
are
go.
at round 4. Just to confirm,
There's more
there's
rounds?
4 rounds. It's a simple one.
lot.
4 rounds in Debatable, it turns out. We weren't sure. There's 4, it turns out. This is the final pick right now. You get 60 seconds. You guys get to do whatever you want. You each get one more argument here, and we get to put on a list. You can try to take over somebody's pick. You can try to add a new thing.
Yeah.
But basically, you want to move it around and get your thing in there. Because you're behind Tim, we'll start with Nick and his 60 seconds, all right? That way he can argue, take over, and you know, whatever. And then you can come in for the big old wrecking ball here. Because again, right now the score is, in fact, 3-2 for Nick. Nicholas.
Here's
Kevin,
what
put 60 seconds on the clock.
What?
I'll put on my. I got
We stopped doing this a long time ago, but I'm down.
I'm on it. I got it. Sorry, Kevin.
On it. I got it.
All right, Nicholas, you have 60 seconds. Go.
I'm aiming directly at that number 3 spot. Listen, I love Hugh Jackman. The man has abs like you would not believe. But culturally, I don't think he transcends actorism, like being an actor, more than my next pick, who is, let's put it this way, Mr. George Clooney. This man defines what it is to be a gentleman, to have style. He married Amal Clooney, who is like an international lawyer, one of the most like successful and like accomplished women on the planet. Together, they're a power couple. He's got a cool tequila brand where you see it on the side of trucks, and he's riding motorcycles and just looks like he's carefree. The guy's had a great career starting with ER, for Christ's sake. He was like the Aunt Jackie's boyfriend on Roseanne, and everyone's like, this guy's going nowhere. And then he went to ER, and everyone's like, okay. Then he did Batman, and everyone's like, that's a little okay. What's going on? Then Out of Sight, and we're like, okay, this guy is.
There.
Everyone wants to be George Clooney or wants to be George Clooney. The guy is inspirational. He's out there living his best life. When he shows up to the Met Gala, he just looks perfect. He and his wife are just amazing.
That's your time. So you're trying to add in George Clooney.
I want to take away Hugh Jackman and put George Clooney.
I know what you're trying to do. I'm just saying that's a tall order. I feel like George Clooney hasn't been relevant in a long time.
He's very relevant.
Hasn't been relevant in a long time.
Wrong.
Right? He's in Dumbo, maybe? No, that's Danny DeVito. I confuse them a lot because they're in that coffee commercial.
Wow, okay.
So since I can't tell Danny DeVito or George Clooney apart, we're gonna not. I like where the list is at without George Clooney. So George Clooney getting bounced because I can't knock off John L. Ace, and obviously Kevin Hart. I think is more relevant at the moment. Yeah, no, you're talking about ER and stuff. Tim wasn't even born when that happened.
That's fair.
It's true.
Tim,
Yeah.
I'm putting 60 seconds on your clock.
Cool.
Go.
I'm going straight for number 1. Snoop Dogg. Here's the thing. The type of guy, like you're talking about Bill Murray, like he's a cool guy, everybody knows who he is, and he's just hanging out being cool. Who doesn't want to smoke the reefer with Snoop Dogg? And he's the type of guy that would do that.
This guy's a
you know
cop.
what I mean?
This guy's fucking cop over here. Jesus Christ. Smoke the reefer.
Hits on hits on hits on hits. He's the type of guy that's transcended beyond just rap music. He became mainstream. He made rap mainstream. He's hanging out with Martha Stewart, another person that belongs on this list, right? Snoop Dogg, though, friend of the people. He's the one hanging out on all of the late shows, the Tonight shows, the late Tonight shows, all that stuff.
The late shows.
Everybody knows who Snoop Dogg is. I feel like Snoop Dogg, more than most people on this list, if they were outside right now at Stonestown, the most people there would be like, that's Snoop Dogg.
That's Snoop Dogg. I've
He's
seen him.
identifiable as fuck.
No,
Yeah.
they'd see Snoop Dogg and be like, oh, it's Snoop Dogg, and they'd keep going to Chipotle. Let me tell you, what's the last hit that Snoop Dogg
You
had?
think you're gonna
Drop
stop
It
for
Like
George
It's Hot?
Clooney?
Oh, they're
Snoop Dogg would be swarmed.
No,
George Clooney
maybe
would
not
eat his
George
soup.
Clooney. Maybe not George Clooney, but they would for sure stop for Bill Murray. That's for sure.
That's it. That's your time. That's your time. Now, Tim, you've made an interesting point here that I agree with in a lot of ways, but not in the way you think. And so it's not going to help you out too much. You probably should have just stolen Bill Murray. You're right. Snoop Dogg is huge
That's what
and
I was
amazing.
trying to do.
Yeah, but you could have just said, I want to argue for Bill Murray.
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
no.
You fucked that up.
Bill Murray's not a good answer.
You're fucking crazy, buddy.
Shots
Snoop
fired.
Dogg is number 3. So that's going to bump down Hugh Jackman, which doesn't help you at all, Tim. The score then ends. Nick Scarpino has 3. Tim Gettys has 2. The final list of the top 10 greatest celebrities goes this way. Number 1, Bill Murray, a Nick pick. Number 2, Snoop Dogg, a Tim pick. Number 3, The Rock, a Nick pick. Number 4, Hugh Jackman, a Tim pick. Number 5, Kim Kardashian, a Nick pick. Number 6, Chrissy Teigen, a Tim pick. Number 7, Kanye West, a Nick pick. Number 8, Greg Miller from KindaFunny.com. Subscribe, like, share, a Tim pick. Number 9, Ellen, a Nick pick. And number 10, Kevin Hart, a Nick pick.
Kevin Hart? Really?
Horrible list.
That's the best you could do?
He's like the biggest celebrity on the planet right now.
No!
Oh my God!
By definition, he's
He's
not.
literally like number 3 of the highest grossing celebrities last year. He's
Just
huge.
because he's the highest grossing doesn't mean that he's huge.
Andrew and Renee
Bigger
coming
Instagram
off the
following
bench here,
than
getting
probably
mad.
everyone on this list,
Not
except for The
true.
Rock. 100% true.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been
Interesting.
Debatable, the top 10 greatest, biggest, whatever celebrities. What do you think of our list? Is it as bad as Tim thinks it is? Let me know in the comments below on the YouTube video. If you're driving, roll down your window and shout them into the air. Thank you so much for joining us on Debatable. Again, this is the final show for now. Next week, you might be wondering what happens with the Kind of Funny morning show roster. We add Game of Thrones in review, which then goes on Mondays. Then what is it? Internet Explorers goes here on
Thursdays.
on Thursdays.
For 6
And
weeks.
6 weeks of that going on, and then we'll come back with a brand new show, which is
We have cool friends.
We Have Cool Friends, a show where cool people will be interviewed by cooler hosts, similar to that Greg Miller kid, that again, I screw over all the time because I'm Johnny Ace, and I don't have any real talents, so I just come in and mess up everybody else who's earned things and done things.
Your talent is making people love you. That's your talent.
That's right, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, Ace is out.